Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Rohit Sehgal. He is the founder and CEO at Vincilium. Rohit, it is wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. It's all my pleasure.
So, Rohit, talk to me about the company and its mission.
So Vincilium is an enterprise software product company with focus on data management use cases. Our mission is to bring much needed innovation and modernization in the middle and back office space of the organizations. This area has been neglected for a very long time. And if you look at back office, it's where all the data gets collected, packaged, distributed, enriched, and is the foundation of the data hygiene of the organization. So our mission is to bring the focus of industry back to middle and back office, which has been ignored, and create that synergy within the company.
So now, Rohit, you've said that without data accuracy and trust, all data on cloud and AI initiatives will fail.
Yeah.
Tell me what that means.
So let me start by saying maybe fail is a stronger term. They won't be as successful as they should be for the investment we are making into them. Now let's answer it in two parts. Cloud. So what in the last decade has happened, organizations have spent millions of dollars building this cloud infrastructure and bring the enterprise data over there so that they can scale it, they can compute it, they can use it as golden source of truth. But it's far from that. If you go to any organization and ask them, is this your golden source of truth? They might say yes, but can you use it for regulatory reporting? Maybe no. They don't know what's missing. Can you use it for client reporting? Can you use financial reporting on that? So that trust is missing in the accuracy of data. So all your millions of dollars of investment is giving very little result, which is maybe a little bit used for analytics. But it's not consolidating your cost, it's not creating a golden source of truth. And that's why we say that unless you have trust in the accuracy of data, it won't happen. And why it is not happening? Because the source of that data is your back office. And the back office is running on 15-year-old technology and processes, and you have state-of-art infrastructure on the cloud. How will it work? And that's the missing piece in the puzzle we're trying to solve. Mm-hmm. And coming to AI, the biggest risk of AI today is data poisoning. That's because AI evolves with the data. It's not like a software, garbage in, garbage out, let's fix it. AI learns on the data you feed it. If you are feeding inaccurate data to the AI models, over time they will become monster and you have no idea what the impact is. So data poisoning, explainability, they are critical for the success of AI initiatives. So that's where data accuracy comes in.
Okay, and tell me, what innovative methods do you use to transform back office operations into a reliable data factory?
So, there is a tech element, state-of-art technology. Let's bring microservices, event-driven architecture, cloud native, blockchain, AI. Let's keep it on the side for now. We all know tech innovation, tech stack is an important part of the innovation. What I want to talk about is the innovative approach to the problems that we are bringing. And I'll give you an example. For instance, enterprise data management. A simple example is when the Silicon Valley issue happened. Organizations took weeks and months to figure out what's their exposure with that counterparty, with that company. They didn't have that enterprise data in real time available. You go to banks and their operations type in John Smith, they see 3 of the John Smiths. They don't have a golden copy of their customer data. So there's always this need to have this enterprise view of the data. Now, traditionally, how do you solve it? Let's centralize this function. One team, one system that will maintain and create the data. That hasn't worked because it's not sustainable. It requires governance, it creates bottlenecks. It also, M&A happens, new companies come, new systems come, you're back to square one. So our innovation approach is that don't centralize, don't create this heavy governance model. Bring data mesh concept, a federated model of data governance. Can we all collaboratively work towards creating a golden copy rather than relying on one centralized entity to do that? So then the solution follows, all the data mesh systems, how we capture the events. But that's the innovative way of looking at it. It's a decentralized, federated, domain-driven ownership model to bring the enterprise. That does it faster, cost-effective, and gets you up and running. If I have to explain it in the simplistic word, we look at the existing systems that are managing data, put a mesh on top of it, capture those events, stitch it together, and give you a real-time view of the golden copy. Now you don't have to consolidate the underlying infrastructure to consolidate the data. You can do it on it. So that's an example. Data recon is another example. What's the problem with recon? It's simple matching. Organizations have high cost of reconciliation, hundreds of operations people working on it, multiple tools. What's the missing piece? It doesn't sound like a rocket science, reconciling two data sets. And that's because the problem with reconciliation is not just the matching. is what happens before matching, what happens after matching is done, and how do you do your breaks investigation. That's where all the inefficiencies are. So we built this product bringing automation across the life cycle. We call it 360-degree automation. So these are some of the examples where we bring the innovative approach, and the solution will follow to keep up with that innovative idea. And I think that's where we stand out right now.
Okay, and finally, Rohit, tell me, as you look to the next 12 months,
Sure.
Tell me, what are you most focused on for Vincilium?
So two things. One is, of course, growth, because now we are at a growth stage. We have reference clients, our products have proved themselves beyond doubt, industry agnostic acceptance. Now we want to obviously grow and scale. We have offices in Eastern Europe, Warsaw, we have offices in India. That helps us to scale at a faster pace, at a cost-effective manner. So that's the first focus. Second focus is kind of bring this awareness in the industry with our channel partners and our colleagues, if I can call it, the same companies which do the similar work. Bring this awareness that back office modernization is important. You're spending $20 million on cloud, take $3 million out of it and put on your back office. It's no longer not so cool area where it's okay, I can outsource and get it done. It is the foundation of your data hygiene. So now, as cool as cloud is, as cool as AI is, as cool the back office has to become. If I can call it, let's make back office great again. So that's the
Okay. All right. Well, Rohit, it's been wonderful to talk with
Absolutely.
you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Sure, thank you.